One of the big arguments that we heard from MAGA during the Biden administration was an argument against paying people's student loans. Excuse me. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Crikey. Well, that's the spot. Anyway, they argued against paying people's student loans down. You took the loan, you fucking pay it. It's not my fucking responsibility to pay it, right? Has that changed? From Fox Business, Trump administration agrees to speed up student loan forgiveness under new court deal. In a significant win for student loan borrowers, the Trump administration has agreed to a court-supervised plan that will speed up debt cancellation under income-driven repayment programs and protect borrowers from unexpected tax bills next year. The administration and the American Federation of Teachers, otherwise known as AFT, reached the agreement Friday in the AFT versus U.S. Department of Education case, resolving months of legal tension over the government's obligation to cancel student debt for borrowers who have made decades of payments under federal law. The AFT said in a statement that the deal, now awaiting court approval, requires the Education Department to follow through on debt forgiveness for eligible borrowers in 2025 and ensures they won't face a surprise tax hit because of bureaucratic delays. For nearly a decade, the AFT has fought for the rights of student loan borrowers to be freed from the shackles of unjust debt, and today a huge part of that affordability fight was vindicated, AFT President Randy Weingarten said. This year, we took on the Trump administration when it refused to follow the law and denied borrowers the relief they were owed. Our agreement means that those borrowers stuck in limbo can either get immediate relief or finally see a light at the end of the tunnel. And, crucially, they won't ever get taxed on that relief, Weingarten continued. The AFT will hold the federal government to its word, and we won't stop fighting until college is affordable, and taking out a student loan doesn't trap millions of Americans in a ruinous and exploitative debt cycle. According to the filing, the administration must cancel student debt for all eligible borrowers enrolled in income-driven repayment, income contingent repayment, pay-as-you-earn, and public service loan forgiveness programs. Borrowers who make payments after becoming eligible for cancellation will be reimbursed. The Education Department must also process IDR and PSLF buyback applications, including those from borrowers no longer required to provide financial hardship. Borrowers whose loans are canceled on or before December 31st, 2025 will not receive IRS forms treating the forgiveness balance as taxable income. Additionally, the administration must file 6 monthly progress reports with the court to show the pace of application processing and loan discharges, the AFT said. The union said that the deal also tackles what it called a looming tax bomb stemming from the 2026 change in the federal tax law that will treat canceled debt as income. Without this agreement, borrowers whose loans should be wiped out in 2025 could have been penalized simply because of the government slowdowns. The Department of Education said it has resumed processing lawful student loan cancellations under long-standing income-driven repayment programs after separating them from the Biden administration's illegal mass forgiveness efforts. The Biden administration's illegal attempts at mass student loan forgiveness impacted all of the department's income-driven repayment programs, including income-based repayment, a Department of Education spokesperson said. The courts intervened to stop their illegal efforts, but that also impacted department systems and prevented us from processing lawful loan discharges. Thanks to the Trump administration's efforts to separate out the legal loan cancellation schemes, we were able to process legitimate loan cancellations once again for borrowers who have been making payments for the requisite number of years, the spokesperson continued. The administration looks forward to continuing its work to simplify the student loan repayment process through implementation of the president's One Big Beautiful Bill Act. So we went from, fuck you, it's your loan, pay it back, to, well, we were just waiting for Trump to carve out all of these people that have been making payments for years and are of low income. MAGA supporters, do you agree with that? Because your administration is now picking up the pace of forgiving student loans for people that made payments for years. What say you?